Capricorn, welcome to your reading. Please keep in mind that this is general, so not all of the messages will resonate to a T because it is for many people at once. So take what resonates, dismiss what doesn't, flip and reverse as you see fit. You will know if this is your story, so if you feel confused, it may not be for you, so don't try to make it fit. If it doesn't resonate, feel free to check your other signs. Now, we're going to get started with your channeled message. Just a disclaimer though, with this channeled message, it absolutely can be reversed and switched. This is an energy that you're going to be dealing with, so it can either be you in this energy or you can be dealing with this energy externally, meaning that it can be someone else. And if you are dealing with someone else, you guys can both be in this energy and you can be mirroring each other, so just keep that in mind. We're gonna get started. For you, Capricorn, I saw you looking up at the stars now, and then you were blowing bubbles up at the star. I don't know, bubbles may mean something specific to some of you. Maybe you guys recently were blowing bubbles or you enjoy doing that. But you were blowing bubbles up at the star, and I kind of got a feeling that it's like you were making these wishes, like you're blowing these bubbles, and they contain like manifestations, they contain wishes. I then saw the star, like the star looked like a certain tarot card that I have that's in one of the decks I will be using for this reading. But in the deck, in the card, it has like a white light, kind of like a thread going down from the star to the person. And I kind of saw a similar thing with you in the channeled message, Capricorn. You were actually pulling this thread down and pulling the star closer and closer. And then I heard wishing on a star. I heard fascinating. So I do get the feeling that this could have been something that you wished on a star for. I heard wish fulfillment, success, fame, stardom. So I think it was another reading that I just did. There is something that Capricorns are working on right now, and it is going to be very successful. And a lot of you know this. You already know it's going to be very successful. You have the intuitive insight that it will be. And I feel like whatever this is, this wish fulfillment, it may be different for all of you. It may not be something you're working for. It may be like a relationship wish or something else. But I get the feeling that it's something that you really deeply wished for. You may have even wished on a star at one point. If not, it's just a figure of speech. You just kind of wished for this. And yeah, so you're pulling it down closer and closer to you. What else? Fascinating. I feel like either something is going to be very fascinating to you or to others. And for some of you, someone may even find you a little fascinating. So there could be some indication of someone interested in you or love, or maybe it's a spouse or just other people in general being fascinated with you, Capricorn, if it's not you being fascinated about something or someone. And then I saw you walking as the goat. And you were kind of in the setting of the Six of Wands, where a guy is on his horse and he's getting a lot of recognition from people, a lot of fame, a lot of success. He's in the public eye and everybody's cheering for him. So I got that feeling with you, except you were walking. You weren't like strutting your stuff, you weren't running, you weren't boastful. So I kind of feel like throughout all this success, Capricorn, you are remaining very humble. You know, you're calmly walking, you're not bragging, you're not flexing. You were just walking very calmly, because it's almost as if this thing had been a lot of work. You know, there are a lot of ups and downs, struggles in your life. In general, maybe not with this thing, but it was things that were obstacles for this goal, this thing that you're working on, or this thing that you wished for. And yeah, you're just remaining very humble throughout all of it. Now, your pre-shuffle, I got the Three of Pentacles. So I see you working well with others. You could be just working really well at your job, working with others in general. So you're working very hard on something, and you may be collaborating with people in some way. Page of Swords. So I get a feeling of someone watching you, or you're watching somebody, or you're doing investigating. You're investigating something, and it could have to do with something at work, Capricorn. Keep in mind that there could also be someone watching your job, watching you, like maybe you're in a position of management and you have to watch employees, you have to investigate something at work, or someone's investigating something at your work. Okay, so just keep that in mind, be aware of that. You know, maybe there's someone coming to do some kind of audit, or just a checkup, you know, to make sure everything, like food, health and safety check, or stuff like that, something like that. For some of you, I'm also getting, some of you could be in a third party situation. We'll see in the reading if that comes up, but I do see an energy of stalking and creeping. Someone may be watching this, watching someone else, working with someone else, stuff like that. And you were coming up as the Queen of Pentacles in the pre-shuffle, Capricorn. So you're in your power. I do see that you're not focused on anything that's not important right now. You're very focused on your work. You're very focused on your career, on your family, on the home. And somebody could be watching you because you're not paying attention to them. I got the Eight of Pentacles, another card of strong work. You're working really hard on something. So again, you're not focused on anything or anybody that's not important. You're very focused on yourself and your stability, Capricorn. I got the Six of Wands that came up. So that talks of victory and success and being in the public eye, getting a lot of attention. I got the Star card and I got the Fool card. So again, with the Six of Wands and the Star card, that talks of success. It talks of something blowing up, something becoming successful, you getting a lot of fame, a lot of recognition, a lot of attention. And the Fool, this is something that was a little risky. It may have scared you at one point, but you took that leap of faith towards this, and you started something new. And I think that it's paying off for you, Capricorn. Some of you may have another leap of faith that you're taking, something that can be a little scary, but you're just going to fling yourself into it. You're just going to take that jump towards this thing and start something new. So just keep that in mind, Capricorn. We're going to get started with your reading now. All right, Capricorn. So you guys may have been in an energy recently, or you may be in this energy right now where you're taking just a little bit of time out. Okay, it's like if you were working, if you were doing something, you kind of pulled back, you put yourself in a timeout. You may have took a little break off work or a little break off something, maybe in an emotional sense. This is somebody who wants to think and kind of rest and get some clarity. You know, they put themselves in this position and they've done it to themselves. So there's a little energy of a timeout here, okay? Withdrawal, pulling away from something to think, you know, to gain clarity here. I do see an energy of someone watching. So somebody could be watching you, Capricorn, or you're watching somebody, or in the past you did some watching of somebody. I see energy of committed relationship. This could be legal contracts, institutions, organizations, okay? It's not always religious organizations. It's just organizations and legalities in you know, in general. You could be in a relationship currently, Capricorn, and somebody is watching you in this relationship. Or this could be somebody who's in a relationship currently and they're watching you. I do see that this person is very invested in you. It looks like you guys had some kind of argument, some kind of split. I do see that there was drama here with this person. There was petty arguments. There were mind games, manipulation. And others of you, I do see you very invested in something. Like I said, you guys are working on something. And it's like you're in that phase where you are watching it grow. You know, you've put in your time. You've put in a lot of money, energy, and effort into this thing. And you're very invested to see where it goes. You know, you're sticking in there. As much as it might scare you, is this going to pay off? Is it going to go well? You know, you're, I see that you're very committed here, Capricorn. You know, this energy is an energy of commitment, devotion. So you are very committed to this thing and very committed to continuing to work on it, continuing to invest in this thing to see where it goes. Some of you could be looking into some legalities with this thing or something else, doing your research on something that you are very invested in. And again, I'm getting legalities. It could be something to do with court. Maybe some of you have a court case coming up and you're going to be doing your homework on this court case, you know, gathering evidence, gathering stuff to make a file for this court case. That's for some of you. Others of you, if you do have some kind of legality thing here, a court case, be aware that you may be, people might be watching you. I don't know who would be watching you, but just be aware that could be for a very specific someone. There's an energy of being watched here, so just be careful. It could be some institution as well, I'm getting. And another storyline here, or the same, I'm going to go back to it, but somebody is watching you, Capricorn. I do feel for a lot of you, you may be in a commitment, or if you're not in a commitment, you just had someone that you used to be with, or you used to be entangled with. Because I do see an ending here, a bad ending, a painful ending here, being done. You know, there were a lot of swords put in someone's back here, and someone's finally done, and they've walked away. And I see someone very, very burdened by this. Someone's burdened by this ending. Is it you, Capricorn, or is it the other person? I feel for a lot of you, it's the other person, because you seem to be doing quite well, Capricorn. In your channeled message, I do see that something's blowing up for you, and you're just very focused on work. You know, you have your own life. You're very focused. You're very driven at this time. You know, you've got a lot going on. I also got the Two of Pentacles. I think I forgot to mention that. Here it is right here. So you're juggling a lot of different things right now, Capricorn. You have a lot of different things on the go that you're trying to manage, that you're trying to balance. You're a very busy person right now. You know, you can't be bothered with petty drama and people of the past. I do see someone is watching you, and this could have been someone that there were a little bit of mind games. You could have been doing this to them. They could have been doing this to you. You know, it could be going both ways. There was just some like immature energy here, where someone was like competing with somebody and trying to get one over on them, trying to one up them, or just playing little games. You know, and I see that you moved away from this, Capricorn, or it's the other person. Someone moved away. There could be an energy of relocation here for some of you. You may have moved. You may be planning on relocating for some of you. But yeah, it's like an energy of moving away from, again, the same card, the Five of Swords, pettiness, drama, mind games, manipulation, narcissism as well. You know, and you moved away from this. It's right. It's double confirmed here under this card and under here. And it's like somebody is just very invested in you still. And I see that because this whole thing up here, a lot of it could be another person. This person is very attached to you, Capricorn. You know, they're taking over your entire reading. Meanwhile, you're not focused on this person at all. You've moved on with your life and you're onto bigger and better things. And this person is taking over your entire reading. That's for those some of you who are dealing with another person who, you know, is watching you, or someone that you separated from. You had a bad ending in the past. Somebody who was playing mind games. This person is taking over your reading. So that shows me that they're very attached to you. They're thinking about you a lot. You may want to practice cord cutting to kind of, because this person can end up draining your energy because they are like holding on so tightly to you and thinking about you a lot. So just be aware of that. Practice cord cutting to kind of release this person. I see that this investment that you're doing, you could be looking into things with this investment, and I see that like it's justice for you. This is karma. Finally, something is going right with this investment because you upheld your commitment. You were devoted, you were committed to this thing, and now it's like you're getting your karma, your good karma, your justice. And a lot of you are getting justice from somebody who tried to It's like they tried to beat you in some way. They wanted to leave you feeling defeated. This person wanted to win over you. They were playing games. They were trying to like hurt you in a way, trying to come at you. Some of you may be taking someone to court or going to court for this situation with the Five of Swords. Others of you, you could even be getting divorced with there's a commitment here, a marriage, and there's a court case here, because it looks like this court case could have gotten really ugly for those of you that are going to court for a divorce. It could be getting pretty ugly. Things have escalated. And it's really weird. It's like this person that is trying to come at you and trying to hurt you, they are very invested in you still. As we can see, they are very attached to you. So it's weird. It's like they're trying to hurt you, but it's like they secretly love you and want you still. But they're trying to hurt you. They're trying to destroy you. They're trying to take your things from you. And you just want to move away. It's like you want to get this over with. You want to move away from these troubled waters. And I do see that you did do this, Capricorn, and this person is watching you, okay? They can't let go of you. I see that for some of you, you could have been dealing with some drama at work. There could have been petty mind games, competition at work. And there is an energy of stalking and creeping to do with this. Like I said, some of you have a problem at work and it's being investigated. Also, someone, an organization, a company could be auditing your company or auditing your work, or just investigating some kind of problem, maybe a complaint, a bad review, an accusation at work. And it may lead to some kind of legalities here. You may have to go to court for this. Whoever did this, whoever made this claim, accusation, if you guys are dealing with a situation like that, it's like this person, they want to hurt you. They want to hurt your business. They're in some kind of competition with you. And others of you that are dealing with someone that played a lot of games with you, I do see energy of third-party situation. Like I said, you could have found out that someone had another person, another option. They were working with more than just one person. You know, they could have been cheating or having an affair. And I do see that this has led to a divorce or a court case. And if it's not going to court, it's just that you guys had a bad ending with this person that had another option. You know, they were working with someone else. They could have been cheating, lying to you. I do see that this person was hiding this from you. They could have very well been cheating. So I do get like an, again, back to work. I feel like there is a group of you that may have been dealing with someone who stole money from work or stole something from work. Okay, and there's a lot of petty drama and just like narcissism here. This person could have stole. Again, they could be making false claims. Something is being investigated and something may be going to court. You may have to file a lawsuit against someone. And others of you were dealing with a cheater here. This person that is so stuck on you, watching you. They cheated or they had somebody else, okay? And it ended in a bad ending here. This was painful for you. It was painful for them. This person feels very burdened by this ending, or it could be you. I do get a feeling of guilt here. And with the moon card above it, I feel like this is something that you don't know, Capricorn. This person may not show this to you. They may not tell you this, but they actually have a lot of guilt for what they did. And others of you, this person is going through just a hard life right now. A lot of things are piling up on them. They could be going through some kind of bad ending in their life, a breakup. You know, they have a lot of stress, a lot of burden, a lot of stuff put on their back. They're feeling very heavy. They're feeling very weighed down. And that's something that you may not know about this person, Capricorn, because they may be the type that acts very cold. You know, this person could have been playing mind games with you in the past. Maybe some of you were in a commitment with this person, and this person played mind games with you. You know, they had another option, and they were very cold to you. They were very emotionally detached with you. And they would withhold their feelings. They withheld things on purpose as a way to play games with you. Maybe they wanted to make you like obsessed with them, or make you chase them, or make you want them more. And I get, Capricorn, that this didn't work with you. Instead, you matched their energy. You also became the King of Swords. You became cold. You became detached. You withheld emotions from them as well. So for some of you, you guys both could have been in this energy of tit for tat, because I do see it twice. So there's definitely two people here that were in this energy of tit for tat. And that's not going to be for all of you, but for a lot of you, you may have returned this person's behavior or their energy right back at them. And some of you just knew that this person was trying to manipulate you, so you wanted to be fair. Again, it's like an energy of fair and balance and, you know, pettiness, tit for tat. So it's like you wanted things to be fair and balanced. So you may have returned this energy to them, Capricorn. I do see that in the past, if you were dealing with someone who had another option and may have been cheating and lying, you know, this person could have been juggling, and this ended really badly. I do see that you could have been watching this person. You may have investigated something. You may have been, yeah, just investigating, creeping, watching them, maybe looking into something. For some of you, you could have been dealing with somebody who had a criminal record, and you may have looked into that and you found out that they had some kind of a lawsuit or a criminal record. That's going to be for very few of you. But I see like you were looking into this person, and I do see that you found out they had another person. You know, this person was lying. They were juggling you and somebody else. And it was justice. You know, it was fair for you to end things with this person. It was justice. It was karma for you to become cold towards them, to detach from them. A lot of you guys cut this person out. I'm not sure if you blocked them or not. I'm not seeing that here, but I'm guessing that there was, because there was a bad ending. You cut this person off, because the King of Swords does not put up with bullshit. Now I see you moving away from troubled times from this person. And you could have done this in secret. You may have not told people much about this experience that you had. You know, if you had some kind of legality here, a court case, a divorce, a lawsuit at work, you may have not told anyone about it. You kind of just kept it to yourself. You kind of just detached from people and you minded your own business. Like I said, you guys are very busy and you're very focused on yourself. You know, very focused on your investments. And I see that you made very logical decisions when it came to this investment. You thought very clearly. You didn't take any uncalculated risks, because Capricorns do not like taking risks. We are very calculated. So if we do take a risk, it's been well thought out. It's been well calculated. You guys have planned. You have thought out all the different possibilities that could have happened with this thing and how to protect yourself legally, perhaps. You know, protect yourself from haters and these ugly people coming at you, trying to hurt your business, trying to hurt something that you're working on, or trying to hurt you, you know, because it could be games. I see that you have, you're at a crossroads. You will be at a crossroads. You may be at a crossroads right now. Some of you may be relocating. You're kind of trying to weigh out and juggle if you should relocate somewhere or not. And others of you have decisions to make at work, you know, when it comes to working with other people and how you're going to move forward from things, from this trauma, from this lawsuit, from this problem that was in your life in general, work or relationship or something else. You know, you're at a crossroads. You may have been going back and forth in your head a lot about this. Again, how you're going to handle this, how you're going to deal with this, how you're going to recover from this. And I see that you're going to work well with others, collab with them. You could be working well with others when it comes to this situation. If somebody stole at work, if there was some kind of problem at work, I do see that you're going to be asking questions with the Page of Swords. You may be asking other employees. Yeah, I think I already said that. It's like this person in the past was very cold towards you, and they were doing it on purpose. They thought that they were going to try and manipulate you into chasing them, into wanting them more, into doing what they want, you know, and you just returned it. It didn't work. It ended up really badly here because this person was definitely juggling. Some of you may have a decision when it comes to do with this investment here, this thing that you've put a lot of time, effort, and money into. If it's a relationship, you've put a lot of time into this relationship, and there's some kind of decision that needs to be made here, and you're going back and forth. You're trying to balance things out, home and family and whatnot. Now, in the outcome, Capricorn, I do see some energy of sadness, loss, and regret, with some happiness and positive outcome here, followed by somebody feeling disappointed and upset. You know, they feel discontent with things the way they are. Somebody here is feeling a little bit bored, a little bit discontent with their options. You know, if this is somebody that you were dealing with in the past, Capricorn, and this person is watching you, I do see that this person is regretting their actions. You are very happy, and they are watching you be happy, Capricorn. You've got a lot of good things coming into your life, and this person is sitting around moping. They could be crying. They just have a lot of regret. They miss you. They feel bad for what they did, you know, and they're feeling very bored and discontent in their life. Like I said, for some of you, they are having a lot of hardships right now. They're getting karma. They have a lot of burden right now in their life. They could have recently gone through a breakup, because for some of you, they were in a commitment here. This could be a Taurus. You could have a Taurus watching you, or this person could be committed to a Taurus, or they were. I do get, for a lot of you, this person, if they were committed elsewhere, I see that there is a lot of narcissism in this relationship. It's very toxic. There's a lot of petty arguments. There's a lot of one-upping each other, a lot of mind games. And this person has become very detached from their partner. And they're just very stressed out with this relationship. And for some of you, this person who had someone else and they went into a relationship, Capricorn, I do see that this person could be, they got cheated on. I am seeing that here with the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. This person could have had a bad ending in their life when it comes to being cheated on. They could have been cheated on by their partner. A relationship, a narcissism, petty arguments, you know, mind games, working with more than one person, having another option, juggling different things, different people, lying, cheating, stealing, you know, bad ending, burden. So I get that this person has gone through a bad ending in their life, and you are doing fine. You know, you're happy. You have a lot of blessings coming in. You're working really hard on something, and it's going to blow up. If you haven't seen it blow up already, it will. You know, as a Capricorn moon person, this resonates for me, and, you know, my channel is starting to blow up. So you have a lot of good stuff happening to you. And this person is in a lot of regrets and a lot of pain, a lot of sadness with what's going on in their life. They feel like they missed out on an opportunity with you, Capricorn. You know, they're not satisfied with the options that they have. They may have many different options around them, people wanting to date them, but they're just not attracted. They're not interested. So let's take a look at this person. Sorry, I didn't feel ready. With the High Priestess that did come out though, Capricorn, I feel like you know who this person is. You already know. And just a lot of you may know that this person is about to get cheated on, or did get cheated on, or you just know that they're going through it. You know that they have a bad ending in their life, and you know that they're just dealing with a lot of burden. How does this person feel about Capricorn? 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 What were their actions? What are their intentions? What were their intentions? Because I don't feel that you're dealing with them anymore. Okay, Capricorn. Well, this person feels like they had a false start with you. You know, this person, you may have not even ended up dating this person. You may have just wanted to date them, being involved with them romantically. Maybe it was supposed to develop into a relationship. They gave the impression that it was going to develop because they did play games with you and they withheld on purpose. So they may have led you on, Capricorn. And this person had somebody else and they went towards that person. They were committed. And now it's ending really badly. But this person feels like they had a false start with you. It's like they felt like this thing with you fell through. They feel like you're finally healed from them, Capricorn. They see that you're coming out of your shell now. You're more social. They can tell that you feel better. They can tell that you've done the work, that you've healed. You know, you used to be in a period of isolation from people. You weren't socializing. You were keeping to yourself because you were in pain. You know, this did hurt you and the other person both. I do get that this person did have feelings for you, Capricorn, but they withheld on purpose. They were playing games. They were acting detached for whatever reason, you know, and they had someone else. So this kind of screams insecurity to me. This person obviously has issues and they're insecure. They didn't want to be vulnerable with you. And instead they wanted to have some kind of backup person just in case. You know, and at one point you were like this. You were very detached, very isolated from people. But now you're coming out of that and they see this because they are watching you. You know, they see that you're in your head. It's like you have indecision about them now. You're not sure about them anymore, Capricorn, and they definitely see that. They definitely can tell. This is how they feel about you. So for some of you, this person can tell that you're not sure about them anymore. And for others of you, this person is just failing to see something. They're in denial. This person may have been in denial with you. Maybe they were in denial about how they felt about you. And that's why they played games with you. You know, they thought they could replace you, but they couldn't. You know, this person, I do see a lot of, it's like they're in their head about their actions here. They're in their head about how they played you, how they lied to you, how they've been sneaking around. And for a lot of you, they could be in denial about this. It's like they're somebody who's in denial about a lot of stuff. They're in denial about their feelings about you until it's too late. You know, and right now they're in denial about their actions. Why did this end? Why did this beginning, this path, you know, fall through? Well, because their actions. But are they seeing that? They may not be seeing that. They may be in their head still. They have the blindfold on. It's like they're refusing to look at it. They're refusing to see. They're refusing to make a decision about this. And for a lot of you, this person got cheated on, you know, and this person was not seeing that this was going to happen to them. They weren't seeing that this person was dishonest. They weren't seeing that this person was a cheater. You know, this person seems to have their head up their ass, I'm going to say, Capricorn. And in their actions towards you, it looks like they just withdrew from you. You know, or this is their actions towards you now. They're not going to take action towards you. They are sulking. You know, they're healing from something. It looks like they went through heartache in their life, or they're going through heartache in their life. Like I said, they're going through a bad ending. They have a lot of stress in their life right now. They're getting their karma. And for a lot of you, they got cheated on by their partner. Their intentions with you was to have two people, two options, two decisions, two directions to go in. So like I said, it's like this person knew very well what they were doing. They were doing this on purpose. They had a backup person. They had an option B, a plan B, you know, and they acted like they didn't want to be with you. But, you know, the spread very clearly shows that this person is very invested in you. They are hurting. They have a lot of sadness and regret, you know, and they feel very guilty for what they did. They feel bad. Now they're going through it. They have a lot of burdens in their life. but it's like their intention was to always have another person. This person was non-committal with you. And for some of you, you may end up committed to someone else. You know, you may end up committed in the near future, and this person's going to sit around and watch you, and this is going to be karma and justice for you. Now, I'm getting, again, something to do with court, because the King of Swords can be a judge, he can be someone in authority, he can be a police officer, and I see the justice system, I see institutions, organizations, and I see someone watching. So I'm kind of getting some investigation vibes here. For some of you that were dealing with someone with a criminal record, this person could be going to jail. They may be under investigation because maybe they have a lawsuit or a court case. And some of you, maybe this is you, Capricorn. Maybe you have a court case with an organization. Maybe you got sued, or you're under some kind of, you have charges. I see like a police officer, a judge, and I see investigation. Okay, so just be aware of that. You may not know this, Capricorn, because it's hidden with the moon card next to it. This is something that's hidden from you, so be careful. Be careful with what you're doing. You could be under investigation. So let's see. Let's look into your energy, Capricorn. Capricorn's independent energy. The Lovers. The Page of Wands. Some of you could be dating someone new, involved with someone new in a commitment, or you will meet someone. Capricorn's independent energy. The Empress. Capricorn's independent energy. The Sun. The Nine of Swords. Capricorn's independent energy. Three of Wands. Eight of Swords, Nine of Wands, Three of Cups, Knight of Wands. And let's look at actions and intentions. Actions, well, you just want to move on. You know, whatever it is that you're dealing with. Some of you are dealing with court, lawsuits, stuff at work, relationships, or someone from the past. You just want to move on. That's your actions, Capricorn. You're just going to move on. You're walking away from something. And intentions. Sorry about my voice, guys. I don't know what's going on here. Probably just need to clear my throat. 10 of Cups. Wow. So I do see a lot of good stuff for you personally, Capricorn. I know this whole spread was like someone else. And for others of you, it's like drama, you know, drama around you. It could be at work for some of you. And it's for others of you, it's just a person watching you. Now, some of you could be, you know, into a new relationship here. You may meet somebody new, and this is somebody that you're going to have a very strong connection with. You know, you could be messaging this person. You may receive a message from this person. I see you in a very kind of spontaneous, playful, flirty, open kind of energy here. It's like you finally have moved on from the past and you are starting to date. You know, you may be interested in somebody new. You're exploring the world. You're exploring your options here. You're seeing what's out there, and that's really good, Capricorn. You know, and for some of you, you may have had a very strong connection with this person of the past. But you felt like this person was a player. This person was exploring their options. They weren't committal. They weren't serious about you. You know, and that's a shame. I do see that you are an Empress energy, Capricorn. You are somebody that is like wife material, hubby material. You are somebody who has a lot of growth around you. You are someone who is ready to grow in life. Whether that's in your career, in your relationships, you know, somebody who's ready to be a parent. Male or female. You know, you could be ready to be a parent here. You could be a mother for some of you. Some of you could be pregnant right now. Some of you could be mothers, and I just see a lot of happiness with the family, happiness at home, happiness with this relationship. Some of you could be meeting somebody very special in the near future, and this person is going to be very serious about you, and there's somebody that you can actually grow with. This is somebody that you can have a family with and settle down, and you're going to be very happy with this person. You know, and I see somebody else here crying at night. Very stressed out about this. Stressed out over the fact that you're happy, that you're not focused on them. They've lost you. And for some of you, you'll be in a relationship in the near future, and this person is going to be very stressed about you. I do see that this person of the past did leave you like this. You know, you were in this energy in the past over this person. They really stressed you out because you did feel a very strong connection with them, and they just were very non-committal with you. They were just out exploring other people, having other people, dating multiple people, and you know, it looks like they played games with you, and that's not cool. I see that this person could have had you waiting on them in the past. Like I said, it's like this person would come around, they would lead you on, they might say what they need to say to manipulate you, and then they would pull back from you, they would withdraw. You know, they kept a lot of their feelings to themselves. They weren't vulnerable with you, you know, and then they left, and apparently they were with someone else. And you may have not known this. You obviously found this out. But this person could have had you waiting on them for a very long time. You know, this person had you in your head for a very long time. You know, you felt very trapped. You just had a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear when it came to this person. And I do see that you don't trust this person anymore, Capricorn. You know, your guard is up. Some of you, well, a lot of you will be happy in the near future if you aren't already. You know, you may be starting a family with someone in the future. And this is going to make you very happy. And if not, you're just going to meet somebody that you can actually grow with. And I do see that you may want to protect this. You know, like I said, some of you will be in a commitment in a relationship, and somebody is going to be watching. So I get that you're very protective of this when it does happen. You're going to be very protective of this new partner, of this new relationship. You may have some fear about this, about someone watching. Maybe they're going to start drama with you, or just worried, and you're very protective of yourself. You're very protective of your growth, Capricorn, you know, and your happiness, which is nice. I see that in your actions and intentions, Capricorn, you know, you will be moving on. You're walking away from something. Hard times in your life, problems at work, you know, a lawsuit, a person. You are moving on. And I see that in your intentions, you intend to have wish fulfillment. You know, you're pulling that star down by that thread closer and closer to you. You know, it's telling me like this wish fulfillment, this wish that you wished upon a star at one point, it's getting closer and closer to you. You're pulling it closer to you. You know, whether you realize that or not, you are manifesting this. You are creating this, and you are working really hard for this, and you are pulling it closer and closer to you. So you may even feel like you know it's close, you know it's coming. You know, and others of you are happily married, happily committed elsewhere. You know, this is somebody that you met. You may be having a family with them, or you could have a family with them in the future. And I just see that you intend to have wish fulfillment with this person. You know, you intend to have kids with this person, have a family with this person. Some of you may have children with the other person, and the other person didn't want to commit to you, you know? So you're looking for somebody that does want to have kids and does want to have a family. And I do see that you will find it if you haven't found it already, because some of you are already married somewhere else, married to someone else. Here we have energy of wish fulfillment, celebration, reunion, you know, and you are moving towards your passions here, moving very quickly, taking action. So some of you may be celebrating something, and you're moving very quickly towards this thing, very passionately. Others of you may have a reunion coming in your life with somebody, you know, and this person wants to come and see you. I don't feel like it's a person of the past, because I do see that you're done with this person. You are very cold to them. And that's justice. That's their karma. They deserve it. You know, this is getting what you deserve, and they definitely deserve you to just cut them out. not talk to them, not deal with them. Let's get a lot of some more clarification. Those of you that are dealing with drama at work, what's going on at work? What's going on at work for Capricorn? What's going on at work for Capricorn? Immaturity, drama, gossip. Okay, so I do see some drama at work. Some of you could have been dealing with a thief, or maybe there's just fighting at work, you know, gossip. Somebody being narcissistic at work, they're playing games, they're trying to one-up somebody, they are trying to win at all costs. They don't care who they hurt, they don't care who they throw under the bus. They just want to come out on top. You know, I get that this person is very competitive. They're very immature. They're very jealous. So you could have a jealous coworker, Capricorn. So be careful. What else? Let's see for those of you Capricorns that have a lawsuit or something to do with court. What's going on at court for Capricorns? What's going on at court? Oh, the King of Swords, a judge, a police officer. This person, whether it's a judge or a police officer, they're not going to play at all. It's like if they see you doing something, or this could be your lawyer, or maybe you're suing someone, you're charging someone. I do see that the court system is going to be very logical. They're going to be very cold cutting with this person. Okay? Like they're not going to put up with any funny business. They will not put up with lies. So if this person gets caught in a lie, because for some of you, somebody may be lying in court, okay? I do feel that there is going to be justice in this situation. Whoever's in the wrong here is going to get what they deserve. If it's somebody in the wrong and they're lying and they're trying to hurt you, whether that's marriage or some kind of other lawsuit, be careful because this person is not playing, okay? So some of you, it could be you in court. Just be aware that, you know, you need to have your ducks in a row. Do your homework on this court case. And for some of you, you're being watched, so be careful. Let's get another card for that. Any advice for court? Queen of Wands. There could be somebody around you right now, somebody very attractive, they're very creative, a fire sign, could be female or male. This person may have some insight for you, they may help you out in some way. Let's see, advice. You're getting advised to look your best, Capricorn. And this is not just looks, this is your life. Clean up your life, make sure your life looks good, make sure everything is picture perfect, attractive, appealing. You know, you need to look good for this court case. So do whatever you need to do. If you need to volunteer, if you need to donate to some charities, whatever it is that you need to do to look good, you need to do that, okay? Whatever it is that you need to clean up, do that, okay? Make sure you look good. Make sure everything has a very attractive appearance, okay? Because I get that someone's watching. Court case advice. Advice for court. Advice for court. Well, express your feelings genuinely. Be genuine with this court case. Tell the truth. Express your feelings. Express what needs to be expressed, okay? In a genuine way. What else? Let's take a look at your happiness. Oh, I was not ready. Well, it looks like this happiness has to do with balance. You know, you could have been in this energy before, Capricorn. You could have been in sorrow, loss, and grief. Maybe you dealt with a death with the Ten of Swords. You could have had a death of someone you really cared about, or just an ending in your life, and you were very depressed, very sad at one point. But I do see that you are healing, you know. You are becoming very happy. You have a lot of happiness around you. And you're unfazed. You know, you're balanced. You're unfazed. You don't care anymore. You've healed from this person, and I get that this person is watching you, and they can tell. They know you're healing, and it really bothers them. Because for a lot of you, this person actually had feelings for you, but they just never expressed it. They never showed you vulnerability. They played games. They juggled you. Well, joke's on them, because, you know, you're healing. You're unfazed by them. You're moving on. And now they're stuck with all those feelings that they bottled up. That's why it's not good to bottle things up, because then they last a lot longer than they need to. Yeah, somebody feels left out in the cold. This person may have moved very slow with you, very too cautious. Like, again, it's not coming up vulnerable. They're just too slow. And for others of you, you're moving slow but steady towards your goals. You're very stable. You're very committed to things. And that's why you're happy, you know, because you were very committed and devoted to this thing. An ending, a transformation. You may have gone through some kind of major transformation in your life, Capricorn. And for others of you, this is an ending. This person was too slow with you, and so it's done. It's ended. Okay, and now they feel blocked. I'm getting that you blocked this person. Or you just might as well block them because you've left them out in the cold and they feel completely ignored by you. So it's pretty much the same thing. So I hope that resonated for you, Capricorn. And if it didn't, feel free to check your other signs, your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and hit the little bell notification so you can get notified when I post new videos. Thank you.